Ready? We are going to be talking today about our surface area and volume quiz. I'm going to do the problems for you to help you study for the bump test. So, first we want to find the surface area of this triangular prism. We know it's a prism because it has two bases that are opposite, parallel, and congruent. They're triangles. And I know it has 5 faces. It's 2 triangles. And then it also has 3 rectangles. Let's find the area of each and add them together. So here's a triangle. We know the area of a triangle is half of the base times the height. But how will we know which is the base and which is the height? Remember that they form a right angle. So it's going to be this is the base and this is the height, which is going to be 29 times 9. And it's going to be, let's see, 0.5 times 29 times 19 is 275.5, and there's 2 of those. So I'm not going to solve that one again because I know they're the same. And then for each of these rectangles here, I have this one back here, which is 2914, which is 406. I have this one over here, which is 14 by 16. Which is 224. This one over here is also 16 by 14. So we're going to add up this, this, and this, and we're going to get 1,405. For the volume, we know that the volume of any prism is just the area of the base times the base, like we said before, is a triangle. We already found the area of one of those triangles. It's right here. So we're going to do 275.5 times the height. The height is the distance between those triangles, so 14. And that's 3,857. For the rectangular prism, the surface area is just the area of all the faces. So we have this right here, which is 5 by 7, and there's 2 of those because the one across from it is the same. We have this one up here, which is 15 by 7, and there's 2 of those, which is 210. And then we have the front and the back, which are 5 by 15, and there's 2 of those, the front and the back, which is 150. And then we're just going to add them all together to get 430 for my surface area. For the volume, it's going to be the area of the base times height. And with a rectangular prism only, you could do length times width times height, or base height times width, whatever you want to call it. Multiply the 3 numbers together, because if that is the area of the base right there, it's going to be 15 times 10, and then the height is going to be 5. So that's going to give us 525. This is a pyramid. So first we want to find the area of all the sides and add them up. So we have this rectangle down here, which is 22 by 22, equals 484. And then all of the, since it's a square, oh, it doesn't say that, but we know it's a square because we have 22 and 22. We find one of these rectangle, or triangles, and then we can multiply by 4 because they're all the same. So we know that a triangle is half the base times the height. So half of 22 times 16.4. Can't see that anymore because I just drew over it, but 16.4. And then there's 4 of them. I might as well just multiply that by 4. And I get 721.6. So I'm going to add those 2 numbers together, the area of the square base and the areas, oops, that's going to be a plus, and the areas of the 4 triangles, and that gives me 1,205.6. And the volume of a pyramid is 1/3 the area of the base times the height. I know they have the base already is 484 because I put that out right here, 22 times 22. The height is given to us, 13. So that's going to give us, let's do 484 times 13 is 6,292. We'll divide that by 3. And that's going to give me 2,097 and a third, 2,097.3 repeating. I also accepted 2,097.3. I was super generous with these answers here. The last one is the volume only, not the surface area, just the volume, this composite figure. So I'm going to separate this into two shapes. I'm going to do this all one right here. I'll find the volume of that, and then I'll add the volume of this one over here. So let's do the one on the left first. The one on the left is going to be 12 times 6 times 6 times 12 times whatever this is here, which would be the same as this, same as this, same as so times 5, which is 360. And I'll do the volume of the blue one, which is going to be this times this times this. So this is definitely 5. This distance here is going to be 16 minus, oh, that's not what I wanted to draw. This distance from here to here is 16 minus 6, so just be 10. And then this distance right here is going to be 12 minus 8, so this one's 4. And then I'm going to add these together. There was also a computer part to this test. The first one was matching. The answers are already on there. Let's talk about why those are the answers. Remember that prisms have two bases that are opposite, parallel, and congruent. In this case, they are triangles right here and here. It's not a pyramid because it does not have a point. The next one is a prism because it has opposite sides that are parallel and congruent. In this case, trapezoids. So it's a trapezoidal prism. This one right here is the only pyramid. Out of all the shapes, it's the only one that has points. So it's the only one that could be the pyramid. And then again, prisms have that are opposite, parallel, and congruent. In this case, all the sides are rectangles, so rectangular prism for this one. All right, and then I gave you a starburst to measure, and let's just draw this a little here. No matter how you slice it, that was a 1 centimeter by 2 centimeter by 2 centimeter starburst. So if we wanted to find the surface area, the top and the bottom are both 2 times 2. And then these sides here were 2 by 1. And these sides also 2 by 1. So we weren't using big numbers here, guys. We have like 4 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 16. The volume is just going to be 1 times 2 times 2, which is 4. And the extra credit was to find the volume of a trapezoidal prism. So volume is areas times the height for a prism, and the base for trapezoids. This is a 5, this is an 8. So first let's find area of a trapezoid. It's going to be the average of the bases times the height. So we have 5 plus 8. Whoops, I gotta clear my calculator. 5 plus 8 divided by 2 is 6.5. And then we're going to multiply that times 4 is 26. So the area of the base is 26. And then the height is the distance between those trapezoids, so 12. So 26 times 12 is 312 for the extra credit. Remember, that's the extra credit. All right, thanks for watching.